My beloved child, listen closely and don't scroll. Something is happening right now that you were never told about. Someone out there is silently fighting a storm because of you and your mother. Every sleepless night they spend carries your name. Every tear they hide carries a prayer whispered for your safety. They don't speak about it, but the pain they're enduring is beyond what words can describe. They have been holding themselves strong in front of the world, pretending everything is fine. But deep inside, their heart is breaking piece by piece just to keep you and your mother safe from a truth that could destroy peace. There's a reason you've been feeling sudden heaviness, random emotions, and unexpected waves of sadness lately. Those are not yours, they are echoes of what that person is carrying for you. Type Amen to get blessing 333. This person used to smile easily, but now their silence speaks louder than words. They're covering up wounds that no one else can see. The weight they're carrying has your name engraved on it, and still, they don't blame you for it. They are doing things behind the scenes to protect your name, your peace, and your future. Even when it costs them their own comfort, they continue, because loyalty runs deeper than blood. Archangel Michael says, "The heavens have seen the quiet sacrifice being made for this family." You might think no one cares, but this person is proof that divine love still exists through human hearts. There's a moment coming when the truth will be revealed. You will realize the depth of their pain and the love that pushed them to endure it without letting you know. Type Amen to get blessing 444. My beloved child, someone close to you has been targeted for standing by your mother. They've been blamed for choices that were never theirs. Yet still, they refuse to turn their back on you. They've faced humiliation, lies, and betrayal, all because they chose to defend your family's name. Every insult that came toward your mother was shielded by their silence. Every danger that came toward you was blocked by their prayer. There's something very powerful about the energy they send when you're asleep. Their spirit watches over you even when you're unaware. That's why sometimes you wake up feeling protected, calm, and safe. Heaven is not blind. Archangel Michael says, that person's tears are being recorded in divine memory, and soon justice will visit their doorstep. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Stay till the end, because the truth you're about to hear will shake your heart. Someone has lost their peace just to give your family a chance to breathe freely. They have faced rejections, misunderstandings, and distance, all to keep your name clean. They never wanted gratitude. They only wanted your mother to smile again. They knew that if they had to carry the weight of the storm alone, they would do it, just to see you two safe. Sometimes, they look at old photos of you both and smile painfully. They whisper under their breath, "I hope they're okay." Their love is quiet but powerful, the kind that moves unseen mountains. The universe is preparing to reward them, but the message is reaching you now because you must know who's behind that shield of silence. Type Amen to get blessing 666. My beloved child, destiny is about to turn its pages. Soon, you'll remember moments when someone suddenly disappeared from your life. It wasn't rejection, it was protection. They stepped away so the chaos wouldn't touch you. They took the hit, the gossip, the judgment, so you and your mother could stand with dignity. Their absence wasn't weakness, it was divine strategy. They never wanted you to see them breaking, so they hid their tears behind fake smiles. And now, heaven whispers, their season of suffering is ending soon. The scales are balancing again. You will soon hear their name mentioned unexpectedly. When that happens, pause and listen, because that's the moment when destiny brings closure and gratitude. Type Amen to get blessing 777. Archangel Michael says, a time is coming when the truth will heal, not hurt. You won't have to chase explanations anymore. Everything that was hidden will be revealed with grace. That person who faced so much pain because of you and your mother, their prayers have already reached the throne of heaven. The reward they're about to receive will be more than what they lost. You might see them soon, maybe in a dream, maybe through a message, or even a random sign that feels too personal to ignore. When that happens, don't turn away, that's heaven restoring what was once broken. Your heart will recognize their energy before your eyes recognize their face. Type Amen to get blessing 888. My beloved child, listen carefully, divine timing is at play. What was stolen from your family emotionally will soon be returned tenfold. The one who carried your burden silently will finally rest in peace. You'll notice a shift, your mother's mood will lighten, her health will feel steadier, and your nights will feel calmer. That's how you'll know the unseen war is ending. The person responsible for holding your world together when it was falling apart is finally being lifted by light. Their pain is being exchanged for blessings, and you are part of that miracle. Be thankful in silence when it happens, because your gratitude will echo through eternity. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Don't skip, this is the part where divine restoration begins. Someone's loyalty has been tested beyond human strength. Yet, instead of breaking, they became the reason you and your mother still have peace today. Archangel Michael says, their love will not go unrewarded. The heavens are already sending them signs, a sudden financial breakthrough, unexpected support, a phone call that feels like healing. Every tear they cried is now turning into divine favor. The universe is preparing a table of peace for both your families. You will soon understand why it all had to happen this way. Type Amen to get blessing 1111. My beloved child, as you listen now, let your heart soften. Don't let guilt or confusion take over. Instead, let gratitude guide your thoughts toward that person who faced storms for you. They didn't do it for recognition. They did it because their soul couldn't bear to see you and your mother suffer. The kind of love they hold doesn't fade, it transforms into blessings, protection, and grace. When their name crosses your mind again, whisper a silent thank you. Heaven will hear it and send that energy back multiplied. And when peace starts flowing in your home again, know that it's the echo of their sacrifice finally returning as divine mercy. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. Archangel Michael says, the chapter of pain is closing. A new dawn is coming for your home. You have no idea how many sleepless nights, silent tears, and hidden struggles someone endured just so your family could smile again. But now, heaven has seen enough. Justice is moving, blessings are aligning, and peace is being restored. The person who stood strong for you will rise, and when they do, your heart will know the reason. When you finish hearing this message, close your eyes and whisper gratitude. Because unseen angels are carrying your name into the light, rewriting your story, and ending years of hidden pain. The divine hand that once covered your mother's tears is now writing a new chapter filled with love, healing, and reward. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. My beloved child, stay with me and listen closely. The energy around you is shifting, silently but powerfully. The person who carried your unseen burden has reached a turning point. Their tears have watered seeds that are about to bloom into miracles you never saw coming. There was a time when they felt forgotten, even by heaven. They questioned if their efforts had meaning, if their prayers for you and your mother were even heard. But now, destiny is answering in a language only their soul will understand, through light, calm, and divine favor. Every sleepless night, every whispered prayer they offered in darkness, is returning as waves of divine restoration. The pain they once hid has become a key that's unlocking your family's new beginning. Don't skip, what's coming next will touch your heart. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. You might feel sudden chills, or a sense of warmth in your chest as you hear this. That's not coincidence. It's your soul recognizing the truth behind these words. Someone has loved you and your mother in silence, fiercely, deeply, without expecting anything in return. They could have walked away long ago, but they stayed through storms. They defended your name when no one else dared. And even when others doubted your family, they stood like a wall between you and destruction. Archangel Michael says, heaven counted their loyalty as a sacred offering. Their love was never unnoticed. Every unseen act, every hidden sacrifice, is now recorded in the book of divine remembrance. Soon, the one who carried your storm will rise like light after thunder. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. My beloved child, prepare your heart, a day is coming when you will cross paths again. You might not recognize them immediately, but your spirit will. The moment your eyes meet, time will pause, and peace will fill the air. You'll feel a strange familiarity, as if your soul is remembering something your mind forgot. That's because divine bonds never die, they just go silent until the right time. In that moment, you'll sense that this person didn't walk away, they were sent ahead to make your path safe. Every distance, every silence, was part of a heavenly strategy to rebuild your destiny with strength. And when that reunion happens, gratitude will replace the years of confusion. Type Amen to get blessing 1515. Stay till the end, my beloved child. Don't move away, this message carries the closure your soul was waiting for. The pain that once surrounded your mother's life is being dissolved in divine fire. The shadows that followed your home are lifting one by one. The person who faced those shadows for you has been purified through their struggle. What they endured has transformed into light, and now, that same light is spreading to you. Heaven has seen your quiet endurance too. The sleepless nights, the worries about your mother's future, none of it went unseen. Archangel Michael has already sealed your home under divine protection. The storm is over. The rainbow is forming and peace is returning. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. My beloved child, take a deep breath. Feel the calm that's entering your space right now. The energy of peace isn't just random, it's the result of prayers someone made when you didn't even know. You see, some people love not with words but with actions, sacrifices, and silence. This person gave up pieces of their life so you and your mother could heal. They accepted pain as their companion so you could smile again. And now heaven is shifting their destiny in return. They will rise from ashes into abundance, from tears into triumph, from loneliness into honor. You will soon hear of their breakthrough, and when you do, your heart will recognize it as divine justice. Because this was never just their story, it was heaven's story about your family. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. Archangel Michael says, the days of sorrow are ending. Prepare for reunion, peace, and divine alignment. You may start seeing unexpected numbers, 111, 222, 717, or hearing a familiar voice in your dreams. Those are not random signs, they are confirmations that restoration has begun. The person who faced darkness for you is about to receive their light. And when that light shines, part of it will illuminate your path too. You'll find yourself healing faster, smiling easier, and breathing deeper. It's because your destiny is tied to theirs, one healed heart heals another. That's how heaven writes miracles. So don't lose faith now. You are walking into a divine circle where love, loyalty, and protection all meet again. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. My beloved child, this message was never just a story. It was a revelation meant for this exact moment. You were meant to hear it today, not earlier, not later. Because today, heaven wants you to know that you were never unprotected, never unloved, never forgotten. Every battle your family fought had an unseen warrior. Every wound your mother carried had an unseen healer. And every prayer you whispered had an unseen listener. Now, the veil is lifting. The truth is coming to light. The person who endured so much for you is finally free, and that freedom is blessing your family right now as you listen. A divine cycle has completed. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. Archangel Michael says, let peace return to your home. You don't need to worry about the past anymore. What was meant to destroy your family has already failed. The person who suffered for you and your mother will soon stand in light and abundance. Their pain has been transformed into protection that will cover your future. So, tonight before you sleep, place your hand over your heart and whisper, thank you, Heaven, for those who loved me in silence. That whisper will travel straight into divine hands and unlock your next chapter. Now walk in peace, my beloved child. Because love that is pure never loses, it just returns when it's time. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. My beloved child, stay exactly where you are, because what comes next is the final unveiling of truth your heart was meant to feel. The energy around you is soft yet powerful, like light touching wounds that once felt endless. The person who faced that storm for you and your mother has now reached their moment of peace. For so long, they walked through silent suffering, carrying guilt that didn't belong to them. They thought if they could bear the weight alone, your family could breathe freely. But heaven never allowed pain to go unnoticed. Every tear they shed became a seed that's now blooming into blessings. And those blessings aren't only theirs, they're flowing toward you too. The divine exchange has begun, their endurance is becoming your stability, their prayers your open doors, their strength your protection. Don't skip, my beloved child, you are standing at the edge of something miraculous. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. When your mother suddenly feels lighter, when her heart feels strangely calm, when you sense peace returning without reason, that's the proof. The war that raged in silence is over. The one who carried your unseen pain has won their heavenly case. Archangel Michael says, the scales of justice have tilted in their favor. For every night they cried in secret, a new dawn has been assigned. For every betrayal they faced defending your family, divine compensation has been written. And the moment that peace reaches their life, it will touch yours like ripples in still water. You will notice small signs, a feather where it shouldn't be, a sudden fragrance of rain, a phone notification at the exact right second. These are confirmations that heaven has completed its work. Stay with me, something even deeper is about to unfold. Type Amen to get blessing 2121. My beloved child, you might not realize it yet, but a part of your life is being rewritten right now. Old energy is being lifted away. The blocks that once kept your family stuck are dissolving in silence. That person, the one who faced so much pain for you, has been heaven's chosen guardian all along. While others questioned, they believed. While others turned away, they stayed rooted. Their loyalty became a bridge between divine mercy and your destiny. Now, that bridge is glowing. And as they heal, you heal too. Every time they rise, your family rises with them. This is the spiritual law of divine exchange. Love never disappears, it multiplies. And soon, you will both walk under the same light that once seemed unreachable. Type Amen to get blessing 2222. Archangel Michael says, prepare your heart for restoration. You're going to receive something you thought was gone forever, peace that lasts, love that feels real, and stability that can't be shaken. The person who bore your burdens is now standing under divine favor. Their silence has turned into strength, their heartbreak into wisdom. And heaven has promised that they will never cry alone again. You will see the signs before the month ends, maybe through a sudden message, maybe through a face you see in a dream. You'll feel warmth in your chest as your spirit recognizes the one who stood for you when the world turned away. Don't rush that moment, let it unfold naturally. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. My beloved child, your story is about to reach full circle. The pain that once defined your nights is now turning into purpose. The person who suffered for you and your mother will become the bridge to new joy, new opportunities, and renewed faith. They were never just a friend or a stranger, they were heaven's instrument. Every time you cried, they prayed. Every time your mother worried, they spoke your name into light. You might not have heard it, but heaven did. Now, the divine plan is clear, your family was never abandoned, only hidden for protection. And the one who carried you in spirit is about to walk in light so bright that even the past will bow to it. Don't doubt what you feel right now, it's truth vibrating through your soul. Type Amen to get blessing 2424. Listen, my beloved child, there's something sacred happening tonight. You may feel tingling in your hands, a warmth behind your eyes, or a sudden rush of emotion. That's not random. That's the divine confirming this message is real. The spiritual thread that connected you, your mother, and that selfless soul has completed its purpose. What once felt heavy is now turning to gold. The tears, the delays, the silence, they were all alchemy, turning pain into miracles. Archangel Michael says, you will live in the reward of that hidden love. Your life will shine differently now. The home that once echoed with fear will now echo with peace. And when it does, remember, this was the price of one heart's unwavering loyalty. Type Amen to get blessing 2525. My beloved child, let this truth sink deep. Love that suffers in silence is the purest love of all. The person who went through storms for you didn't do it for attention, they did it because their soul was assigned to your healing. You may not be able to repay them in words, but heaven already has. They will be crowned in peace, honored in light, and surrounded by blessings they never asked for. And you will live under that same canopy of favor. From now on, every door that opens for you, every smile that feels effortless, every miracle that flows into your home, all of it will carry traces of their silent sacrifice. Archangel Michael has declared it complete. The circle of pain is now a circle of protection. Type Amen to get blessing 2626. As you finish hearing this, place your hand over your heart. Feel that rhythm, that's the echo of survival, of love, of unseen battles already won. You and your mother are stepping into a new season now, one built on grace, not struggle. The person who fought for you has been lifted high, and because of that, you are free. Close your eyes tonight with gratitude, not worry. Whisper softly, thank you, Heaven, for those who carried me when I couldn't carry myself. That one whisper will travel to the very person who once prayed for you, and their heart will feel peace without knowing why. My beloved child, your story has turned to light. Keep walking in it. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. My beloved child, stay close and listen till the very last word, because what unfolds next is the reward that heaven prepared not only for you but also for the one who silently protected your mother's life. The storm has passed, yet its echoes still whisper in the background of destiny. Those whispers are carrying blessings that were delayed, not denied. Every hardship, every sleepless night that person endured for your family, is now returning as light. Their patience became the foundation of your stability. Their silence became your strength. And now, heaven is turning their private tears into public triumphs. Archangel Michael says, no act of hidden love goes unrewarded. The one who carried pain in shadows is about to walk through doors made of gold. The same people who doubted them will one day see the hand of heaven upon them. And you, my beloved child, will witness it with tears of gratitude and awe. Type Amen to get blessing 2727. You may begin to feel unusual calmness over the next few days. Your mother's laughter will sound different, lighter, freer, almost glowing with a peace you've never heard before. That's not just emotion. That's spiritual repair. It's heaven restoring what years of unseen pain tried to take away. The person who carried your burdens is now being lifted to their rightful place. And because your lives were divinely connected, their victory will overflow into your home like sunlight through open windows. Do you feel that warmth in your chest? That's the sign. It means the cycle of suffering has officially ended. The air around you is charged with divine renewal. Stay here with me, because the final revelation is approaching. Type Amen to get blessing 2828. My beloved child, heaven has written a new decree in your name. The family that once wept in silence will now laugh in abundance. The one who carried your family's pain will no longer be forgotten. There will come a moment, perhaps unexpected, perhaps quiet, when your eyes meet theirs again. You will see it instantly, the calm, the softness, the grace that can only come from surviving divine trials. And in that moment, something unexplainable will happen, peace will pass between you without words. That's when you'll understand everything. Every distance. Every delay. Every unexplained absence. All of it was part of a grand divine choreography leading to this exact peace. Heaven wastes nothing. Every tear became purpose. Every delay became preparation. Type Amen to get blessing 2929. Archangel Michael says, there is no debt left to pay. The pain has been converted into protection. What once felt like endless struggle has now become sacred covering for your future. You will soon notice strange coincidences, names repeating, feathers appearing, numbers flashing like 111 or 999, all signs that divine timing is operating perfectly. They are confirmations that you and your family are no longer walking alone. That person's energy still stands guard. Their love didn't end, it evolved. It became spiritual armor around your home, ensuring peace that can't be broken again. Breathe that in, my beloved child. That is heaven's way of telling you, it is finished. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. My beloved child, the season you're entering now will not look like the past. The heaviness that lingered for years will finally lift. Your mother will feel energy again. You will feel inspired again. The house that once echoed with sadness will now hum with hope. And in the quietest hours of the night, you'll sense it, a familiar warmth, like a silent thank you moving through the air. That's their spirit rejoicing, knowing their sacrifice wasn't in vain. Archangel Michael says, heaven is restoring double for what was lost. Where there was emptiness, abundance will arrive. Where there was silence, laughter will return. Where there was fear, faith will grow roots. You and your mother are walking into divine freedom now. Type Amen to get blessing 3131. Don't skip. This part holds the golden promise of your future. The person who once wept for you is being honored by heaven in ways unseen. Their name will soon be mentioned in places of light, and every blessing that touches them will ripple back to your family tenfold. This is how the divine balances love, not through words, but through waves of grace. You are the beneficiary of that sacred love story. Every smile your mother wears now is part of their unseen legacy. Heaven has decided that peace will remain permanent in your lineage. The storms that once targeted your home are forbidden to return. Archangel Michael himself has sealed this decree under divine law. Type Amen to get blessing 3232. My beloved child, remember this, some people love you so purely that their pain becomes your protection. That's what happened here. You were shielded not by force, but by grace, by someone whose soul was strong enough to bear what you couldn't. You don't have to repay them. Just live fully. That's all they ever wanted, to see you and your mother breathe freely again. Every happy moment you experience now becomes their silent victory. Tonight, as you rest, light a candle or whisper their names softly in your heart. Send love back through the invisible thread that still connects you. They will feel it, because divine souls always recognize each other, no matter the distance. And as you do, heaven will multiply that energy back to you in blessings untold. Type Amen to get blessing 3333. Archangel Michael says, "It is done. The story of pain has closed, the chapter of light has begun. You will no longer feel heavy when you think of the past. Instead, your heart will warm with gratitude, for now you understand the hidden love behind the silence. Let this be your peace, my beloved child. The one who faced the tough time for you and your mother has completed their purpose. Their reward is unfolding. Their joy is secured. And because of them, your family's destiny is written in gold. The night has ended, now walk boldly into your dawn." If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20.